You see, for me, it's not so easy like how it looks. And we have a saying in Jamaica, don't judge the book by the cover, which means you better read it before you say it's nice or it's not nice or it's interesting or not interesting. So might as well you see me here sitting there in the jungle with the white clothes, simple and easy, if you would ever know what I go through and how hard it is to really express and explain, because the first thing, real things in life, you cannot find the right words to describe them. If you put a real thing into words, they are not really real again. This is it, why we come back to the same thing, who feels it knows it, is the real feelings. So, to explain a situation where emotions and real life contrasts are involved, you only can try. And since I'm a person who really try to bring everything to the point to avoid misunderstanding, because people's tendency is to interpret things. And me just mentioned that the story with the bread or the same breeze is just the breeze and it's just a piece of bread, but it's an interpretation how you can see one and the same thing in different ways. So to avoid that anybody who ever get to meet me or which come in my life, I want to declare myself as clear as possible to be understood which message or love I want to send out, which I have in myself, right? And this is, for me, as a person who born in an over-civilized country. Germany is a place where manufacture things where them say best products comes from Germany, Mercedes-Benz and so forth. Jamaica is a third world country which has two little factories. I believe say that the biggest factory in Jamaica was the sugar factory and the tire factory. And this is something, believe you me, for me, as where I come from, nothing too big. No disrespect to nothing, because each one is same way important, But just to show you the opposite again, how difficult it is for me to understand everybody. I understand a person who is abused as a 7-year-old child, raped from his uncle. The mother support the uncle and curses the child for her behavior and accuses the child on top of everything what the child go through for speaking the untruth and cause embarrassment on the family members. So, I'm a person now. I can just say first, if you ever feel real love for what I just mentioned, the average person would maybe take up for somebody. Poor little child. It's not only the poor little child. It's the poor uncle who did something like that. And it's the poor mother who don't understand how she not give her child the protection that it never even reached to that point. And this is who I am, to equalize all of us. Don't make any differences. He's that, and he's that, and he's that, and he get judged so. And this is why I really said to a lot of friends of mine or people when I'm talking, in the country where I born and grow, they always want to change the world. They want to change a group of religion. They want to change people. They want to change big things in their mind. with their words, with their thoughts. But real life is to change one person, and then you never did change that person. You help that person to be himself, and that person will have the power to help another person. And with that, you change the world. You see, everything is just a view, right? How you view your life. If I have a problem and I look at that problem, what I have, from one perspective and angle, which I go through a lot, believe you me, I always try to understand each side, where it come from, why, and how, and the reaction. So you can solve things simple and easy by dealing with yourself. Don't try to change others. Some time ago, somebody asked me how much patience I have in life. Patience is something where you never can stop learn about. I still study on this big university earth. And Jamaica is, believe you me, a special university on earth. Just the living itself to study here, to survive, is not simple, but it's worth it. I always say if you survive Jamaica for a period of time, when you really know Jamaica and live Jamaica, you're ready to survive anywhere on earth, you know? So if we come back to see things deep, and really the red line through my life, which is love, where people say love, love, love. Yes, it's simple, but love is life. So if we don't respect life, we don't respect love, we don't respect ourselves. And if we don't respect and love ourselves, we cannot respect and love nobody.